Charter Oak will be receiving. Number 4, Sam Mason, and number 7, Josh Martinez are back to receive, as well as number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela. Little assist from the band. That's awesome to hear.
Welcome to Charter Oak Football. I'm Zack Niccoli. The coin flip has already occurred here at Lou Ferrar Stadium. The matchup between the Charter Oak Chargers and the Bonita Bearcats is underway.
Make some noise, Charter Oak fans. I know you may have forgotten.
Kicking for the Bonita Bearcats tonight is Diego Pasantes. And for the Chargers, back deep is number 4, Sam Mason. And we now have some spring football going. Kick is short. Picked up by number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, and he's tackled around the 30. The ball will be placed on the right hash on the 28-yard line, and coming out for the Charter Oak Chargers is number 8, Vincent Farrar. Last week, the Chargers faced off against Ayala. Farrar had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Farrar with the snap. Hands off to number 5, Reggie Haynes. Reggie gets the outside, hit once by number 4, able to stay on his feet and go out of bounds. Looks like he'll get maybe a yard at that. It'll now be 2nd and 10 on the left hash, 28-yard line. So we're having a swap, number 18 coming out. Farrar in the gun, 1 receiver to his left, 3 to his right. Rolls out right. And we'll throw that ball away in the general vicinity of number 7, Joshua Martinez. With that incomplete pass, the drive will still stay at 3rd and 10. The huddle breaks with 11:42 left. Same formation. Haynes this time on the left of Farrar. There'll be a handoff to 5. Not able to break the tackle.
Draw play up the middle to Reggie Haynes. That's going to be a gain for a couple yards, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 6. Looks like the punting team is coming on.
It'll be a 4-yard gain, 4th and 6, and the Chargers will punt on their first drive. Number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, out to punt. For the Bearcats, they have 2 deep, awaiting the kick. Number 4, Trevor Kadam waiting. Kadam calls for the fair catch at around the 30, and the Bearcats will come on out. On the right hash for the Bearcats on the 34-yard line, number 7, Sean Jastrab, will be coming out, the senior for the Bearcats. Jastrab last week was sensational. 32 of 41, 411 yards, and 5 touchdowns. These receivers were a problem last week for Altaloma. Bearcats winning that matchup 42-28. Jastrab out on the field. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Able to draw the Chargers off sides on the first snap. Bearcats are going to start out this drive 1st and 5 after that.
Looks like Bonita moved before the snap.
Everyone here is shocked, just like myself. It's now going to be actually 1st and 15 after that false start. It was called on the left guard, Jake Valle, number 65. Jastrab in the gun, 2 receivers to his left. Looks right, throws right, real quick and grab, able to make one guy miss, and taken down by number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela.
That's complete for Bonita. That's going to bring up a 2nd and short, maybe 1 yard to go.
Number 4, Trevor Kadam with the catch. It's going to be on the right hash, 2nd and 1 for the Bearcats. Three receivers to Jastrab's left. He'll hand the ball off to number 21, Isaiah Portillo. And that'll be good enough for a first.
First down for Bonita.
Ball's now in the middle of the field, close to the 45-yard line. It's still in their own territory. Chargers showing pressure. Jastrab looking to his right again for number 4. Able to make the grab and brought down by at least 3 Chargers, and that'll be another first down.
Trevor Kadam for first down for Bonita. Bonita's driving here.
Trevor Kadam with 2 catches already back-to-back. Bearcats breaking the huddle and jogging their way up to the 36-yard line in Charter Oak territory. Twins formation for the Bearcats. Player in motion hits his helmet. It's going to be picked up by number 2, Jordan Gonzalez. Ended up being tackled by the quarterback, number 7, Sean Jastrab. And that'll be a fumble. What looked like was going to be a jet motion ends up hitting off the helmet of number 81, Harry Zoe. And it's now Charter Oak ball in Bearcat territory. Charter Oak's going to start this drive in Bearcat territory on the 42-yard line on that right hash. Farrar takes a snap, looks left, throws quickly to number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela. Gabe able to make a couple guys miss, tackled by number 13. Ryder Hackney with the tackle. And there's a Bearcat taking a knee, able to bounce right back up.
Going to hurry up offense here.
Referee calling a timeout, and it looks like it's going to be an injury timeout for number 33 on that Bearcat defense. Joseph Ochoa. Ochoa had 4 tackles last week. Far with the handoff, number 5, Reggie Haynes, taken down by number 24.
I'll bring up a 2nd down and maybe 9.
2nd and 9 and close to the right hash. Farrar getting the play from Coach Dominic Farrar. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Quick hitch to the right side off the hands of Sam Mason, number 4.
Through the hands of Sam Mason, I'll bring up a 3rd down and 9.
And after that incomplete pass, it's going to be 3rd and 9, same location. Second time the Chargers have been 3rd and long. Last time they ran a draw play. Let's see what they draw up now. 2 receivers to the short side. Farrar looks left, throws deep in the general vicinity of Gabriel Hart, number 19.
That's incomplete. I'll bring up 4th down.
4th and 9 in the Bearcats territory. In high school, this is a little bit of no man's land. You're not able to kick a field goal, but you don't want to punt, and it looks like that offense is going to stay out there.
Looks like Charter Oak's going to go for it.
For our moving traffic around, getting that same formation as last play. And it looks like Farrar's able to get that off in Gabriel Valenzuela's general vicinity, not able to hold on to it though.
First down for Bonita.
And that'll be a turnover on downs for Charter Oak. Bearcats are going to take over at their own 29-yard line. Farrar stepped up, was pressured on that right side, not able to connect with Valenzuela inbounds. Number 7, Sean Jastrab, back out there for the Bearcats. Last drive, there was an unfortunate turnover for him. Jastrab looking deep. Number 3 looks like he was trying to push off. Contact on both sides, and the ref has no call. Michael Horn trying to get separation, unable to, and Sam Mason, number 4, in on the coverage. Michael Horn last week against Altaloma had 4 receptions for 108 yards and a touchdown. Let's see if he's able to put up similar numbers today. Jastrab with the handoff. Tripped up.
Well, play up the middle for a short gain. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
It's now going to be 3rd and 9 for the Bearcats. Last week, this offense did not have many rushing yards, if any. They had around 23 in the entire game.
Let's go, big down, defense.
Jastrab looks left, looks right. Drops back, rolls out to his right, throws to a wide open number 8. Hunter Grossenbach taken down at about the 36-yard line.
Bonita converts. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 for Bonita at the 36.
Number 9 for Charter Oak, Darius Gilchrist with the tackle, the sophomore. Charter Oak had him down 3rd and 9, and then Grossenbach able to make that far catch. 6:57 left in the first quarter. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Takes a snap. Man up the middle, not able to get a hold of him. Takes him to the ground. Number 43, Josh Pistone.
Gets a sack, but putting enough pressure on to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Ryan Godina had the initial grab, not able to keep a hold of him. And Pistone able to just throw him to the ground, but it was an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 on the 36-yard line.
Almost like he was surprised he got there.
Oh, that's supposed to be back here?
Yeah.
Bearcats changing their formation, had 2 running backs in the backfield to start, now only have 1. Jastrab stepping up in the pocket, not able to have anyone grab him. And a complete pass to Grossenbach, number 8.
3rd and short for Bonita.
It's now going to be 3rd and 1
Let's support our Charter Oak defense.
on the 27-yard line.
Charter Oak marching band, got some defense drums.
It's been twice on this drive. The number 7, Sean Jastrab, is able to get out of trouble, stepping up in the pocket. Charter Oak again showing pressure, and they bring it this time. 7, quick throw to the right. Sam Mason almost came up with that grab.
Almost the pick. Now bringing up a 4th and short. Looks
Well,
like they're bringing out the kicking squad.
what looked like an easy pitch and catch turns into an almost interception for the Charter Oak defense. And being on the 28-yard line, it looks like the Bearcats are going to stay on offense with only a yard to go.
Bonita is going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. Let's get the defense going. It'll help in the run section.
4th and 1. Jostrab is going to be under center. Last week we saw 2 quarterback sneaks. It's going to be a give to the fullback, and he's going to get at least 2 yards extra than needed.
That's going to be a first down for Bonita.
So Bonita going for it on 4th down, getting the first. And they will now be playing on the 24-yard line. So far, we are scoreless through almost 7 minutes in this first quarter here in Covina, California. Jostrab sends his running back in motion, looks left, throws a screen to the right to Camden. Camden able to make a man miss. He's going to the outside, and no one's going to be able to get him. And it looks like he steps out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
They're going to call him short of the touchdown. Maybe at the 1 or 2 yard line.
Number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, able to get him out of bounds.
We're going to need a big defensive hold here. They got to put a man on number 4, huh?
Cadam last week had 3 receptions, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns, being very efficient for this Bearcats offense. Last time in short situation, they gave it to the fullback. Let's see the Bearcats' strategy now. And it'll be to the fullback yet again. Able to get that extra push, and they'll call a touchdown. Touchdown number 43, Connor Spina. Coming in for the extra kick is number 25, Diego Besantes. Looks like they're actually going to be going for 2.
He's going to be going for 2 here. Let's get some turbo defense going.
Jostrab is staying out there with number 21, Isaiah Portillo, right next to him. The 2-point attempt. Quick throw to the right. He pumps. Flings it over the middle. And they're going to call it successful. Number 8, Hunter Grossenbach, had the ball going to the ground. And then it looked as if number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, got it out of his hands. They're going to call it successful. First touchdown coming with 5:08. That'll give the Bearcats an 8-0 lead over the Chargers. Saw it time and time again, that Charter Oak defense able to apply pressure, but number 7, Jostrab, able to step up and get out of it.
Let's get up for the kickoff.
Number 25 is now coming out to kick for the Bearcats, Diego Besantes. And that'll be received by number 7, Joshua Martinez. Ran by at least 7 guys to give the Chargers a starting field position at the 43-yard line. This Charter Oak offense, this is their second game of the year. They had a scrimmage technically a couple weeks ago. Lost last week to Ayala 35-14, only putting up 2 touchdowns. Let's see if this Chargers offense can answer back. Farrar in the pistol, hands off to number 22, taken down. Number 2, correction.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. 88.
And that 2-yard run's going to make it 2nd and 8. 2nd down. Number 7, Joshua Martinez coming into the huddle from the sideline. Huddle breaks, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end Brendan Smith, number 17 on that left side. Screen to the left side to number 4, Sam Mason. That'll be a couple yards for a 3rd down on the 50. That pass completion, it's going to be around 3rd and 5 on the 49-yard line, still in Charter Oak territory. Chargers offense has 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Vincent Farrar, quarterback, giving out calls to the offensive line. Trying to get them to draw off sides, unable to. We're going to get a real play now. Farrar in the gun, takes a snap. Looks right, looks left, throws over the middle. And it'll be dropped.
And that's going to fall incomplete. 4th down, the punting team comes out.
The ball being on the 49-yard line. This offense is going to come off the field, and the punting unit will come on out.
Gabriel Valenzuela back to punt.
Number 11 for Charter Oak, Gabriel Valenzuela back to punt, kicking it to the 2 Bearcats. This one's going to be a line drive, almost touched a Bearcat, but it'll continue to have a Charter Oak roll.
That's going to take a Charter Oak roll down to the 15. Let's go defense!
Ball will be downed at around the 15-yard line on the right hash for the Bearcats, leaving them 85 yards to go. After that punt, we have 3:10 left in the first quarter. Bearcats still hold an 8-0 lead. Number 7, the senior Sean Jastrab, back out there for the Bearcats. Telling his offensive line where the pressure's coming from, takes a snap. Looks right, throws a fade over, and there's going to be a flag. It's probably going to be pass interference on number 4, Sam Mason. Intended receiver was number 4, Trevor Cadam. Referee's talking it over. White hat's coming on out. That'll be a pass interference on number 4. 1st down for the Bearcats. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. The Bearcats are now on the right hash, 30-yard line.
Bearcats on the 30-yard line.
Bearcats offense is out here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Charter Oak, 4 looking like they're going. And they bring 6. That pressure comes. Ball's thrown in the ground. This Charter Oak sideline and fan base is asking for intentional grounding, and they're not going to get it. Number 43, Joshua Pistone with the pressure. Referees are discussing it. Look like there may have been someone in the vicinity. And that'll be the final call. No intentional grounding call for the Bearcats. As we mentioned, this Charter Oak defense still able to show pressure. And Pistone has been in that backfield most of this game. Grossenbach in motion. Tries to throw a quick screen to the left, able to get it to his running back, number 21. And that'll be a first down.
That's going to be a first down for Bonita at the 50-yard line.
That'll be a 20-yard screen on the 50-yard line now, left hash for the Bearcats. Charter Oak continually bringing the pressure, and the Bearcats are able to beat it off with a mixture of screens and motions, trying to continue that. The receivers to the right, one tight on the left. Number 8 in motion yet again. Quick screen to number 3 over the middle, brought down by 2-4 Chargers. The initial contact was made by number 52, Aaron Mongan.
And that's a short gain for Bonita.
Number 3 with the catch, Michael Horn. After that short catch, it's going to be 2nd and 7 on the 47-yard line. Bearcats offense coming back out, trying to bring a little more protection from all this pressure. Jawstrap, quick screen yet again to the right side. That'll be a quick tackle by this Chargers defense.
Another maybe half a yard gain, if that.
Number 8, Hunter Grossenbach with that maybe yard catch. It's going to stay 3rd and 7.
Let's hear it for that defense, folks. Charter Oak band, feel free to get in on the defense.
This Charter Oak defense so far able to hold this Bearcats offense to very little success, except when Jawstrap is able to step up and avoid that pressure. Jawstrap calling out some protections. Takes a snap. Able to handle that bobbled pass. Throws to a wide open number 8. Not able to get it. Intended for Grossenbach.
And that's going to fall incomplete. 4th down for Bonita.
4th down in Charter Oak territory. And it looks like the offense is going to stay out here. They've already converted a 4th down.
Going for it, so let's hear it for the Charter Oak defense.
The last 4th down the Bearcats had to convert was 4th and 1. They gave it to their fullback, number 43, Connor Spina. Let's see what they have in stock for 4th and 7. Charter Oak defense has 4 on the line. They're bringing 5. It'll be a quick punt Quaker by the Bearcats, and this will go out of bounds around the 22-yard line.
It'll be 1st down, Charter Oak.
Ryan Godina almost able to make the block. This Charter Oak offense is going to come out now on the 21-yard line. 21 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Score remains Bearcats 8, Charter Oak 0 here at Lou Farrar Stadium in Covina, California. Number 8, Vincent Farrar back there for the Chargers. Going to be a handoff. Number 22 will be taken down.
Short gain for Ray Fierro.
Ray Fierro with the carry.
2nd
maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage. And after that run, that'll conclude this first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter with Bonita scoring a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
And we're going to be switching sides.
There you go.
Not a lot of scoring in that first quarter, as we only have the Bearcats with 8, Charter Oak with 0. As we were mentioning last game, this Bearcats offense had 5 touchdowns alone from their quarterback, Sean Jostrap. Jostrap had 411 yards, 5 touchdowns, only throwing 9 incompletions in his 41 attempts. Charter Oak defense so far living in the backfield, not able to bring him down yet. They've been pressuring him, he's been stepping up, but they've been able to get there. Now it's the Charter Oak offense turn, led by number 8, Vincent Farrar.
Charter Oak cheer squad. They brought their A game tonight. Second down and 9.
Vincent Farrar in the gun on the
21
21-yard line. 2nd and 10 to go. Number 2, Jordan Gonzalez now at running back next to Farrar. Number 5, Reggie Haynes in motion, bobbles the handoff, able to pick it back up. He'll lose maybe 2 or 3.
And that was a handoff to Reggie Haynes. No game.
It looks as if Haynes is hurt. Bonita sideline taking a knee. Charter Oaks offense running off the field, now taking a knee on their sideline. As the ambulance drives away, fire truck follows. Charter Oak family is behind number 5, Reggie Haynes. Both teams are taking some warm-up laps, stretching out, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. And we're close to being back to Charter Oak football. I'm Zachary Niccoli. If you're just joining us, we are in the second quarter with 11:49 left to play in the second quarter. The Bearcats have an 8-0 lead against the Charter Oak Chargers. Charter Oak has the ball 3rd and 10 on their own 21-yard line. There was an injury break due to an injury on the field for Charter Oak player number 5, Reggie Haynes. First play back from that timeout will be a handoff. Number 22. Ray Fierro with the carry. And there's some chippiness on the field. After that short run, it'll be 4th and 10, and number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, is out to kick. Number 4 and 21 for Bonita, back to receive, Luke Roach and Trevor Kadam. Valenzuela's kick is deep behind either of the returners. It'll roll out of bounds at the 33-yard line in Bearcat territory. And with 11 minutes left in this quarter, Bearcats still lead 8-0. Number 7, Sean Jastrab, out as quarterback for the Bearcats. The Bearcats are going to have a tight formation to start this drive. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield with them. Jastrab is under center. Barking out orders. Takes a snap, hands the ball off to number 24, who's tackled in the backfield.
of 3 or 4 there.
That's going to be number 18, Alex Gavahan. And that'll be a tackle for a loss of 4, 2nd and 14. Bearcats back in a spread offense, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Josh Trabb looks left, throws quickly to the left, right through the hands of number 3, Michael Horn.
Bring up a 3rd and long for the Bearcats.
It's now 3rd and long for Bonita.
That's here for the Charter Oak defense.
Ball spotted on the 30-yard line, middle of the field. And Josh Trapp is looking to get out of this one yet again. Charter Oak defense bringing 5. Number 4 not able to get his head around Trevor Kadam. And number 4 for Charter Oak, Sam Mason, able to drive on that ball. It's now 4th and 14.
Looks like they're lining up to go for it. Maybe a quick kick again.
This Bonita offense is still out there. Last time they went Quaker, where Sean Jastrab actually kicked it himself. Let's see if we're going to see something similar in this 4th and 14 situation. Number 4 for Charter Oak, Sam Mason, back there to receive, and it is just that. Short kick, going to bounce around the 45-yard line and will continue to roll in favor of Bonita, stopping at the 39-yard line. And after that quick drive, the score remains Bearcats 8, Chargers nothing. And this Chargers offense can come out here and try to put some points on the board for the first time tonight.
Yes, I see it.
Bearcats defense already out there. Charter Oak offense trotting out. Vincent Farrar in the pistol formation. He has number 43, Josh Bastoni, as his main running back. And timeout taken by the Bearcats.
Timeout for Bonita.
That'll be their first of the quarter. Charter Oak, as I mentioned, coming out in that pistol set with 2 big running backs. Bonita probably didn't like the look and therefore wants to change it. After the quick timeout, both teams are back on the field. Charter Oak staying in their heavy offense. Ball will be handed off number 43, Josh Bastoni, who's able to rumble out there, get maybe 5 on that play. On the Chargers' 45-yard line, 2nd and 5. Able to get half of what he needs. Chargers are now in play to be able to do what they want. Number 13, Brendan Smith out there. Farrar in the gun. Hands the ball off to number 43, Pistone. Not able to get as much on that next handoff. It's going to be 4th and maybe 3. It's going to be 3rd and 3, correction. Pistone coming out of the game along with Gabriel Hart. And an offensive line substitution as well. Jared Mojica coming off the field, the right tackle. For our stand in the pistol formation, Jordan Gonzalez in the backfield. Gonzalez gets the handoff, able to find a hole, break 2 tackles, and get that first down. They are now in Bearcat territory.
Gonzalez on the carry. That's going to go for a Charter Oak first down.
Chargers will get the first down on the 48-yard line, and it looks like they just found their bread and butter in the run game.
Hurry up offense here. Charter lining up.
Now in a tray formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gonzalez still back there next to Farrar. Farrar in the gun. Trying to draw that defense off sides, unable to do it. Barking out a new play. Farrar takes a snap, looks left, throws left. Incomplete.
Second and 10.
With that incompletion, it'll remain 2nd and 10 on the 48-yard line. So far out on the field right now, we have Sam Mason and Gabriel Valenzuela right next to each other, and we have number 19, Gabriel Hart, the far receiver, to the top of your screen. Farrar takes a snap, throws deep left in Sam Mason's direction, unable to connect with him. That's going to be 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for the Chargers.
Number 4 for the Bearcats, Trevor Cadam, has been covering Mason all night. Spread formation, it's going to be yet another draw. Gonzalez gets the handoff. Looked like he was tackled high, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, 4th and 10. And with that 4th down, that punt team's going to be coming out, and Gabriel Valenzuela, number 11, is going to be kicking for the Chargers. Bearcats continuing their 2 deep for their punt returns, and number 4 and number 21, Trevor Kadam, and number 21, Luke Roach. Valenzuela with the kick. This one's going to be inside the 10-yard line, taken, bobbled by Luke Roach. And we have a fight for the ball. Bounces back into a Bearcats' hands, and that'll be Trevor Kadam, lucky to get that ball back. After the muff kick, chaos ensued for a little bit, but the Bearcats are going to keep possession on the 11-yard line. And after that punt, with 7:20 left in the second quarter, the score remains Bearcats 8, Chargers 0. We have the Bearcat offense in the huddle right now. Tonight's Charter Oaks senior night. Before the game, we watched all the seniors from cheer, band, the football team, and the athletic team being congratulated. Jastrap takes a snap, hands the ball off, takes about 3 Chargers to take him down, as number 24 is able to spin in and out of them.
Bonita for a gain of about 5.
It's going to take about half of what they need. 2nd and 5 to come. Bearcats' 2nd down is going to be on the 16-yard line. This ball will be flashed to the running back. Jostrap keeps it and throws it to Grossen. Grossenbach tackled after getting close to, if not the first down. Officials officially waving it to be a first down. And that's on the 23-yard line. Jostrap takes a snap, looks to his left, throws it over the middle to number 21, who's tackled by a gang of Chargers. And that'll be Isaiah Portillo with the catch.
Gain on the screen pass, bringing up a 2nd and 8 or maybe 7.
Number 2, Jordan Gonzalez, hopping off the field for the Chargers, as it's now 2nd and 7. Second and 7 to go for the Bearcats. Jawstrap looking to his left. Complete, will be brought out of bounds. Number 3, Michael Horn.
Complete again, Michael Horn. First down, Bonita.
That'll be a first down on the 36-yard line for the Bearcats. Jawstrap able to make plays outside of the pocket so far tonight. Jawstrap takes the, not able to hold on to it. Number 4, Trevor Cadam.
Ball's incomplete, second down.
That ball will be on the left hash of the 36-yard line, 2nd and 10. Number 4, Sam Mason moving over to mirror, it looks like. Number 3. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left for the Bearcats. Number 7 communicating with his coach, changing the play. Charger defense showing blitz. Jawstrap keeps the ball, will be tackled. After a gain of 3, it'll be 3rd and 7. He's brought down by Josh Pistone, number 43. Jawstrap last week had 7 yards rushing on 2 attempts. And on 3rd and 7, look for the Chargers to keep bringing that pressure.
Let's go, Charger defense.
The receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Chargers are showing heavy pressure. Will they bring it? And they do. Has a hand on him just outside of the reach of his designated receiver, Harry Zhou, 81. That Charger defense all day has been in the backfield, but not close enough to bring him down.
Once again, Bonita has their offense staying on the field here. Going for it or a quick kick?
4th and 7. Bonita's offense is staying out there, and then it has you wondering, are they finally going to run a play here, or is it going to stay a quick kick? As it's now an empty backfield, it'll be a quick kick. Sam Mason back to receive it. Not able to make a return. He picks it up real quick. Able to gain maybe 2 yards on that. He'll be on the 27-yard line in Chargers territory.
First down, Charger.
And just like that, 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this second quarter, Bearcats remain having the lead 8-0 against Charter Oak. Chargers was successful last drive when they were in that pistol formation running the ball. Let's see what they come out in now. Charter Oak offense led by number 8, Vincent Farrar, coming out to the field. Bearcats showing 0 coverage. Quick throw to the left to Sam Mason, number 4, for maybe 5.
Vince Farrar to Sam Mason, that's complete.
It's going to be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Farrar and Mason, both juniors, been doing this since their freshman days. Farrar in the pistol formation, Pistone behind him. It'll be a handoff to Pistone. Number 43 running to the right side. Able to get maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Chargers.
Number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, coming on for Ryan Godina. And Joshua Martinez making his way on here. They're going to be in a spread formation now. Sam Mason alone at the bottom of your screen. 3 receivers to the top. Farr takes the snap, looking deep to Mason, who looked like there was some early contact. Sam Mason calling for the flag, not going to get it. It's going to be an incomplete pass with 4th and 5 ensuing. And with that incomplete pass, the punt unit is coming on out. Number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, out to kick.
Gabriel Valenzuela back to punt.
Luke Roach, Trevor Cadam back to receive the punt. Roach will take the punt, running to the left side, able to make one guy miss, brought down at the 40.
Bonita is going to start with a first down at the 41-yard line.
And that was the long snapper with the tackle, Brendan Smith. So we're inside 3 minutes now until halftime. Score remains the same here at Lou Farrar Stadium in Covina, California. As I've mentioned, this Bearcat offense put up 42 points last week against Alta Loma, being somewhat silent tonight except for one drive. Charter Oak defense constantly bringing that pressure, making number 7, Sean Jastrab, uncomfortable. Tight formation for this Bearcat offense. Jastrab, quick pitch to the right. And he'll be taken down after a 2-yard gain. That was number 12, Jacob Cordova.
Stop about 3 on that. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Cordova last week was trouble in the passing game and the run game. He had 5 carries for 19 yards and a touchdown, and then 2 receptions for 18 yards and a touchdown. This ball will be on the 43-yard line, right hash. Bearcats remaining in that tight formation. Fakes the pitch, and Josh Rab is taken down close to that first down marker. Maybe 2 yards, 3 yards short. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats. There's a flag. It'll be called holding on Bonita. And that'll bring him back from that last ball placement now to the 36-yard line. It's now going to be 2nd and 14. That Bearcat offense went over to the sideline, got the play from their coach. Now they're jogging back on out. And that's what happens when you bring pressure. This Charter Oak defense bringing blitzes every single game. You're bound to get held every once in a while. In the gun, free run, Gabriel Hart not able to bring him down. Josh Trapp, deep throw will not be caught. Number 81, Harry Zhao, not able to haul that one in. He had it at the high point, but the ground made him drop it.
It's 3rd down.
As I mentioned, Gabriel Hart with the free run. And Sean Jastrab is so impressive at avoiding the pressure. 6'3" senior, making everything in his possession to stay on his feet. There'll be a timeout taken by Bonita. That'll be their 2nd of the half. Charter Oak still has all 3 timeouts. Bonita has 1, and with 1:18 left, you have to wonder if Charter Oak's going to save those for a final drive or if they're going to go straight into halftime. Discussions coming to an end. Referee asking for both teams to come back out onto the field as the Charter Oak marching band plays on. This is Charter Oak's only home game of the 2021 spring season. So we got all the stops out. We have the cheerleaders, we have the marching band. As I mentioned, it is Charter Oak's senior night. As the music ends, the game starts on again. 3 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Jastrab takes a snap, flags flying, and it looks like there was some early movement. And indeed there was. False snap. False start on Bonita. It's now going to be 3rd and 19. It looked like that last play was going to be a run. Can't imagine them trying to do anything else now, adding that extra 5 yards. Third and 19. Charter Oak looking like they're bringing 6. How many will they actually bring? Josh Drab looking around, hands the ball off. And number 12, Jacob Cordova, looked like he was going to break free for a second, but did not. And Charter Oak will call their first time out after that initial tackle. And with 1:10 left, Charter Oak calling their first time out. You have to imagine after this punt, they're going to try to get some points now. You have the offensive minds on the Charter Oak sideline discussing what they're planning for this next drive. And we'll find out here shortly. Charter Oak defense back out onto the field. Now you want to see, are we going to have number 4, Sam Mason, or number 7, Joshua Martinez, back for the punt return? Number 8 for the Bearcats, Hunter Grossenbach, is back to punt. It'll be a decent punt, landing at around the 30-yard line, rolling for a little longer.
It's going to be a first down for Charter Oak at the 25-yard line.
And after that punt, there's 1 minute and 1 second left to go until we hit halftime. Charter Oak is going to have to go 74 yards if they want a touchdown going into the half with some points. .26-yard line, right hash Charter Oak offense coming out. And we have Vincent Farrar leading this Charter Oak offense. Pistone in the backfield with him. You have to mention he is there for some extra blocking support. And we have Stacks. 2 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. Quick screen to Sam Mason, number 4. Able to make 1 guy miss. 3 guys miss, and he's going all the way. Sam Mason, number 4, 76 yards. No flags, and that's good. 76-yard screen to Sam Mason from Vincent Farrar. Both corners were off on Mason. Farrar saw it. Quick throw to the left side. And Mason, being the athlete he is, just took it all the way. And now down 2, you have to imagine The Chargers are going to try to tie it up here.
Looks like Charter Oak's going to be going for 2 here to try to tie the game.
Vincent Farrar talking to head coach Dominic Farrar.
Sideline warning on Charter Oak.
And the referee's calling a sideline warning on Charter Oak. Either a player or a coach was too close to the sideline, probably from all the excitement after that touchdown. Players have to stay within the blue, cannot be on that white part of the field unless they're playing. That will not negate the touchdown, though. Touchdown stands. So far, the score is still 8-6. Next penalty like that will cost them 15 yards. Now the entire offense is going to be running over. And Charter Oak will call a timeout. That'll be their second of the half. Can't take them with you in a halftime. Might as well use them. So, second timeout being used. Charter Oak discussing a 2-point play. Charter Oak usually successful at these red zone plays. You have to wonder, are they going to try to isolate number 4, Sam Mason, or are they going to go to the ground game with number 43, Josh Bastoni? Both players are coming out onto the field. Let's see which one they pick. 2-point conversion to go. Sam Mason, top of your screen, is isolated. Pastoni to the right. Farrar looks to his right. It's going to be a jump ball to Mason. Not in play. That'll be incomplete.
And that's going to fall incomplete. 47.6 seconds.
And after that 74-yard touchdown pass from Vincent Farrar to Sam Mason, the score will be the Bearcats hanging on to the lead with 8 to Charter Oak 6. 47 seconds left in the first half. This Bearcat offense, though, can score at any time. As we mentioned, Sean Jastrab threw 5 touchdowns last week, over 400 yards passing. We'll see if the Bearcats try anything with 47 seconds left and 1 timeout. Usually in moments like this, they try a short kick towards the sideline to make sure that no one deep can take it. Dylan Konis out to kick for Charter Oak, number 20. And it'll be a short kick towards the sideline, fallen on by a Bearcat. And the Bearcats, with 46.9 seconds left, they will be on the 34-yard line.
Charter Oak defense going to hold here.
Bearcats, 34-yard line, left hash are going to have to go 66 yards for a touchdown. Let's see if they just take a knee and go into the half. And with 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top, I don't think they're going to take that knee. Looks left, throws the hitch to Michael Horn, and that'll be a 7-yard gain out of bounds.
Brings up a second down.
Clock is still running.
30 seconds.
The clock is ticking. Bearcats in the hurry up. Jostrab, pressure, able to have a stiff arm, throws the ball over the middle. Michael Horn, number 3, with the catch. Stiff arms one guy, gets taken down by practically the whole Charger team. Clock will be stopped with 11.9 seconds to go.
Timeout.
And that'll be the Bearcats' final timeout.
They'll be on the 40-yard line.
Jastrab all night has been pressured, but his big frame being 6'3", able to stiff arm and stay on his feet, able to make plays, whether he's throwing it away or throwing it over the middle, he's been doing it all night. With 11.9 seconds left, they're on the 41-yard line in Charter Oak territory. There's really only two options. They're either going for the whole thing or they're going sideline. And Charter Oak's defense is discussing that right now.
Let's hear it for the Charter Oak defense.
Charter Oak with one man deep. And the Bearcats are going to be going deep. Jastrab rolls out to his right, looks deep, throws it as far as he can. Looks like it's going to be underthrown. And that'll be with 4 seconds left. That ball was broken up by number 7, Joshua Martinez. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I don't think the Bearcats care. They got time for one more play, and this one's going to have to go the whole way. As we just saw, it looks like Jastrab is not going to be able to get it into the end zone. And especially with this Charter Oak defense bringing that pressure, I don't know if he's going to be able to have time to set his feet. The man singled up top is number 3, Michael Horn. And then at the bottom, we have number 4, Trevor Cadam, who has been so far today one of his favorite targets. Jastrab moving his protection. In the gun, takes a snap. Looking deep towards Michael Horn. Now looks back to his right, taken down. And that'll do it for the first half. Going into halftime, the Bearcats still have the lead of 8 to Charter Oak 6. And what an exciting way to end the half. I'm Zachary Niccoli here in Covina, California. We'll be back for more of the second half. Welcome back to Covina, California. Lou Farrar Stadium here. We're watching the matchup between Charter Oak and the Bonita Bearcats. Dylan Konis just kicked off for Charter Oak, and the second half has begun. This kick is returned by number 21, Isaiah Portillo, and he'll bring it around the 25.
First down, Bonita. Charter Oak defense taking the field. Looking to pick up where they left off.
Coming into the second half, we have a score of Bearcats 8, Charter Oak 6. It was a long time of an 8-0 lead by the Bearcats until with a minute left in the end of the first half, Charter Oak threw a screen pass to Sam Mason, and he took off for 74 yards, giving us the score we have now, 8-6. It's been a pretty even matchup so far, as we have the Bearcat offense out now. Number 7, Sean Jastrab leading this team. 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. It's going to be a quick screen to number 21 yet again, and he's taken down for maybe a gain of 4.
Isaiah Portillo on reception, bringing up a 2nd and 7.
Portillo we just saw with the kick return, now with the quick screen. Last game against Altaloma, Portillo had 14 catches for 198 yards and a touchdown. He was a big difference maker in that game. Bearcats getting into a stack formation yet again. This time it's going to be handed off, and he's going to be tackled around that first down marker. See if they give it to him. He might be a yard short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Number 24 with the carry, and referees are signaling a first down. It looked like they were going to go measure it. Not going to happen. It's going to be 1st and 10 on that 38-yard line. .10:40 and counting for this Bearcat offense. Charter Oak defense showing heavy pressure. Let's see how many they bring. Bearcats now have 2 receivers up at the top and a stack at the bottom. Looks like he's calling a quick screen. 7's going to be keeping it. He's brought down by at least 3 Chargers. And Jastrab is going to have a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. Last game, he did not do too much running. This game, we've seen him at least go out 3 times now. Jastrab in the gun. Got his running back on his left side. Hands up for the snap. Man in motion, number 8 comes across. It's going to be a throw behind the intended receiver, number 4, Trevor Cadam.
Ball falls incomplete, bringing up a 3rd and 5 for Bonita.
It's going to be 3rd and medium now for the Bearcats, 3rd and 5. Usually in the first quarter, the Bearcats were able to convert on most of these. In that second quarter, though, was a little more trouble for them. This Charter Oak defense stepping up big, as they've already forced 1 turnover and have held this offense to only 8 points. Jastrab takes a snap, looks to his right, throws right. It's going to be incomplete. Isaiah Portillo unable to hold on to it.
It's incomplete, 4th down. Charter Oak defense holds.
4th and 5 on the 43-yard line in Bearcat territory. Let's see what they decide to do.
Looks like a traditional punt so far.
It's going to be a traditional punt, unlike that Quaker action that we've been seeing so far. And the snap, and it will be a kick landing around the 30-yard line in Charter Oak territory, and it will be out of bounds at the 31. And after that drive to start the second half, we have 9:24 left. The Bearcats keep a hold of their 2-point lead, 8-6.
Should I like open and close that? Maybe it's on my end. Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Charter Oak offense making their way out to the field, led by Vincent Farrar, number 8. And he's going to be taken down at around the 36-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Nice run for Charter Oak on first down, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's always something.
Number 22, Ray Fierro in the backfield for Charter Oak. Charter Oak now with a stack formation of their own. Fierro gets the handoff. He's going to be tackled after maybe a gain of 1. It's now going to be 3rd and 4.
Short gain for Charter Oak, bringing up a 3rd and 2, maybe 3.
3rd and 3, they gave him a generous spot. Sam Mason isolated here at the bottom right now, the lone receiver, with nobody near him. Let's see, maybe either quick run with Pistone. And we have Pistone getting the handoff, not able to get that first. Looks like it's going to stay 4th and 2nd. With a 4th and 2 for Charter Oak, Gabriel Valenzuela, number 11, out to punt. And now the Bearcats only have 1 back to receive this kick. It's going to be right to him. Not able to make the initial man miss. It's going to be tackled by number 12.
It's going to be first down for Bonita at the 21-yard line. Jaden Alexander on the tackle.
Jaden Alexander, the man with the tackle for Charter Oak. And the Bearcats will make their way out yet again. Number 7, Sean Jastrab, the senior, back out again for the Bearcats. He has 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Scanning the defense, hands the ball off. Number 12 will be tackled, Jacob Cordova, behind the line, maybe a loss of 1. Made it back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Ball's on the left hash, 22-yard line. So we have a 2-point contest between the Bearcats and the Chargers. Charter Oak giving a lot of cushion to the receivers, and the Bearcats will hand that one off yet again to Jacob Cordova. Number 3 for the Chargers, Marshawn Green with that tackle. Number 19, Gabriel Hart, coming off the field for Charter Oak, as we see a 3rd and long opportunity for the Bearcats. Chargers bringing pressure. Jastrab rolls outside, able to connect with his receiver, call on the field is going to be that that ball actually bounced.
Incomplete.
That ball bounced before it made its way to number 4, Trevor Kadam.
Down and
It's going to
9.
be now 4th and 9 after that incompletion.
Punt team comes out for Bonita. Sam Mason back to receive.
After the incomplete pass, we now have the Bearcats punt unit out on the field, and we have Sam Mason, number 4 for Charter Oak, back to receive. It's going to be a fake as he keeps it. Actually, he's going to kick it as he had a charger in his face. And that ball is going to roll all the way to Charter Oak's 42-yard line.
It'll be first down, Charter.
And after that wobbly punt, Charter Oak will take control in their own territory on the 46-yard line. After that punt with 5:50 left in the third quarter, still have a 2-point contest. Bearcat defense on the field. Charter Oak's offense making its way out. So we have Vincent Farrar in the pistol with his fullback, Ryan Godina, and his running back, Ray Fierro. Fierro gets the handoff up the middle. Tried to spin his way out of it, but he's taken down by 2 Bearcats for a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Short game brings up a 2nd and 8.
Charter Oak hurrying it up. Now has a tight end on the field. Brendan Smith, number 13. 2 receivers up at the top, 1 at the bottom. Fierro still in at running back. Farrar calling out the play. Looks right, throws right. Behind Sam Mason, I think the intended receiver was actually number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela. And after that incomplete pass, it will stay 3rd and 7 on the 49-yard line in Charter Oak territory.
3rd and long for Charter Oak.
Charter Oak keeping the tight end on the field. 2 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. Farrar with the quick snap. Bearcats bringing the pressure. Throws it deep to Sam Mason, who looked like he got hit before. And there will be no call for Sam Mason. That's been now maybe the 3rd call today where I thought, and most of this Charter Oak fan base has thought, there was early contact. Sam Mason still talking to the ref, making his way over to Charter Oak sideline. After that questionable call, 4th and 7, Charter Oak's punt team is now on the field. Number 11, Gabriel Valenzuela, out to punt for Charter Oak, and Bearcats are now back to their 2-man return team with Luke Roach and Trevor Kadam. Valenzuela with the knuckleball punt, and that's going to have a great Charter Oak roll inside the 5. Looks like it's going to be dropped at the 3. Can't kick it any better than that. After that great punt by Valenzuela, we have 4:52 left in the third quarter as the Bearcats still lead 8 to the Chargers 6. All day today, I was thinking that this was going to be an offensive matchup between the Bearcats and the Chargers. Both have great receiving cores, but it's actually been a matchup of defenses, as the Charter Oak defense has been able to keep the senior number 7, Sean Jastrab, in check. And let's see if he's able to do something backed up in his own territory on the 3. Man of motion given to the fullback, trying to get some breathing room, maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 on the 4-yard line. When you have a defensive game like this, you just want to get enough room, get out of trouble, and try to punt it back, maybe give your defense some room to work with. But when you have a quarterback as explosive as number 7, you never know. Good things may happen. Charter Oaks linebacker number 2, Jordan Gonzalez, motioning his team where to go. Charter Oaks bringing the pressure. Jastrap throws it. Quick slant. Incomplete, intended for number 4, Trevor Kadam. And Sam Mason with the great defensive effort guarding him. With that incompletion, it will remain 3rd and 9 on that 4-yard line. And now we'll see how risky the Bearcats are willing to be. They want to run the ball and get themselves some room to punt, or do they want to go for the first down? This Charter Oak crowd going crazy supporting their defense. Jastrab in the gun. Takes a snap, looks left, ends up throwing left deep. Almost intercepted. And that'll fall incomplete. Intended for number 21, Isaiah Portillo, through the hands of the defender, number 9, Darius Gilchrist. Fourth down is up, and the Bearcats are going to be punting in their own end zone. Number 8, the punter for the Bearcats, Hunter Grossenbach, back to kick. Grossenbach with the kick. And number 7, Joshua Martinez, will field that kick at the 40. Makes a move, cuts and splits 2 defenders, able to make his way into the 25-yard line for the Charter Oak Chargers. $15-yard return for Martinez. And this Charter Oak offense looks like it has great position to start out with to come away with some points. Looks like an unsportsmanlike has been called on both teams. Their offsetting penalties will not affect the placement of the ball. Not sure which number it was on. Referees talking to the coaches. Try to settle things down. It's been a chippy game so far after the injury to number 5, Reggie Haynes. Ambulance had to come and take him. And ever since then, you've been feeling the emotion on the field.
Let's give a hand to that Charter Oak marching band.
Charter Oak offense making their way out onto the field, led by Vincent Farrar, number 8. He will have 2 fullbacks with him. And the running back this drive will be number 2, Jordan Gonzalez. They tried to get them to jump off sides. And unfortunately, it'll be a false start on Charter Oak. 1st and 15. Not what you want to do when you have this great starting field position. Now be on the 30-yard line for Charter Oak. Quick screen to Sam Mason. We knew how that worked last time. Let's see what happens now. He'll maybe get back to the line. Initial tackle by number 3, Michael Horn.
I'll bring up a 2nd and long.
Mason actually able to get a yard on that play, making it 2nd and 14. Two fullbacks still in the game. Handoff to Gonzalez. Sees daylight. Ends up getting tackled from behind. For close to a 10-yard gain, it'll now be 3rd and 6. Junior running back with a hard run there as we're coming within 3 minutes in the third quarter. Charter Oak. Sam Mason being the lone receiver, hands it off to Gonzalez once again. He jumps over his lineman, gets close to that first line. Vincent Farrar signaling first down. Let's see what the referees say.
Jordan Gonzalez, it's going to be close to a first down, but it's fourth down and about 1.
Official call on the field will be 4th and 1. Charter Oak on that right hash on the 16-yard line. Got to make it to the 15. They have that heavy backfield. You got to imagine it's going to be a quick snap as Farrar's under center. Farrar with the snap, hands it off to Gonzalez, dives forward, able to get a yard and more. It's going to be 2. Farrar's pumped up.
That's a Charter first down.
Charter Oak gets a crucial first down as we're getting closer to that fourth quarter. With this momentum going, you got to imagine Charter Oak's going to punch it in soon. Farrar in the backfield is 3 running backs, takes a snap, gives it to Gonzalez yet again. Met in the backfield for a loss of 1. They're going to be on that 15-yard line, the right hash, 2nd and 11. A minute 13 and counting as we're swapping out the big boys and bringing in some more receivers. We're now going to have 4 receivers in the game. Gonzalez remaining at running back. Chargers spreading the field. Cover 0. Farrar with great protection. Looks like Joshua Martinez was pushed. No call. And that'll be an interception for Farrar. Number 13 for the Bearcats, Ryder Hackney. 5 tackles last week with an interception today. You have to wonder what happened. Joshua Martinez was tripped up. He's on the floor and there's no call. Gotta wonder what happened. After that interception in the end zone, ball was returned to the 24-yard line. Bearcats in their own territory. Bearcats 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Jastrab rolls out to the left, looks back to the right for a screen. Able to make one guy miss, number 21, Portillo, and gets that first down up to the 40-yard line.
Isaiah Portillo on the screen pass.
Portillo, as we said last week, was a huge part of this offense. 14 catches, 2 yards away from 200 yards receiving and a touchdown. He's making his presence known in the second half. The clock's moving. We're almost inside 20 seconds. Bearcats trying to get in at least 2 more plays. It'll be a handoff for a tackle of at least 1 yard to number 24, and that may send us into the fourth quarter. And it will, as Sean Jastrab is walking off the field, and we will flip sides, head into the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Bonita 8, Charter Oak 6, fourth quarter.
Heading into the fourth quarter. Bearcats still have the lead with 8 against Charter Oak 6. If you're just joining us, I'm Zachary Niccoli here calling the matchup between the Charter Oak Chargers and the Bonita Bearcats in Covina, California at Lou Farrar Stadium. Score is 8-6, and we got here after a quick score by Bonita. Charter Oak was held scoreless until a minute in the end of the first half. Vincent Farr threw a quick screen to Sam Mason for 74 yards, and he took it all the way. And that's how we made it to 8-6 entering the fourth quarter. Both defenses have been playing great so far today. Each have their own takeaway. For the Chargers, it was a fumble in the first half, and then for the Bearcats, it was an interception on the last drive in the red zone. Bearcats offense taking the field. This Charter Oak defense looking to make Sean Jastrab's life even more difficult. And the fourth quarter is begun. Sean gets a snap, hands it off to number 24, who's bouncing off guys and taken down maybe at the line of scrimmage. They're going to stay on that 40-yard line.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 9 on the 41-yard line. And this is familiar territory for these Bearcats. They've been seeing this all day. Charter Oak's been mixing it up between bringing the pressure and having guys drop back, and let's say it's been working. Bearcats bunch formation up top, lone receiver at the bottom, Michael Horn. Jastrab rolls to his right, steps up in the pocket, gets taken down by 3 Chargers, and that'll be a 4th and 5 situation on the 45-yard line.
Bring up a 4th and 5. Let's give a round of applause to that defense.
Bearcats reach 4th down. It looks like that offense is coming off the field, and we will see the punter, Hunter Grossenbach. Charter Oak now having their own 2 receiving for the punt. We have Josh Martinez and Sam Mason back there. Grossenbach's kick lands on the 30, bounces towards the kicking team, and that'll be on the 35-yard line for Charter Oak. And after that drive for the Bearcats, score remains 8-6 with a Bearcat lead, 10:26 left in the quarter. Charter Oak came up close last time after a questionable no call in the end zone led to an interception. And Charter Oak will take the field. For this drive, they're going to have number 22 in the backfield, Ray Fierro, and Brendan Smith, number 13, the tight end, on the field. Farrar takes a snap, hands it off to Fierro, who's tackled after maybe a gain of 2 to the 36-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 9. There's now going to be a switch. Fierro's coming out. Jordan Gonzalez making his way to be the running back for the Chargers. Looks like they changed their mind real quick and switched him back. One receiver up top, 2 at the bottom. Farr hands the ball off to Gonzalez, who is met maybe 2 yards past that line of scrimmage, now on the 39-yard line.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5 now for the Chargers. Taking out the tight end and now adding Joshua Smith into the mix. Got to imagine if they're bringing Martinez out there, gonna try to bring him in. Farrar rolls to the right, throws quick to Martinez, and it'll be at the 47-yard line for that 1st down.
to Josh Martinez. That's a Charter Oak first down.
After that completion to Martinez, Farrar takes a snap. Another quick screen to Mason, not able to hold on to it. Tried to hold on to it, unable to. And there's some discussion between Mason and the corner. After the quick snap, it's an incompletion, 2nd and 10. Charter Oak has the ball on the right hash, 45-yard line. Mason, the lone receiver. Correction, stack formation. Gonzalez on the left side of Farrar. Valenzuela is going to be in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Mason for an end around. Goes upfield, makes 2 guys miss, ends up being tackled for a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 8 on that 48-yard line. Whistle's taken. It looks like there will be an injury timeout. Believe it may be number 4. Number 4, Sam Mason, is indeed the Charger down on the field. Bonita takes a knee. Mason gets back up real quick and walks off the field under his own power. Sam Mason, the junior Chargers receiver, has been a big focal point of this offense tonight, and he's been a competitor since day one for Charter Oak. Because of the injury, he'll be off the field for at least one play. And the Chargers offense will be without him for at least this play. Vincent, for our quarterback for the Chargers, getting the play from the sideline. Is now in the gun. 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 up top. Farrar takes a snap. Looks to his right, throws it over the middle. Caught by number 7, Joshua Martinez. That'll be a gain of 20. First down, Charter Oak. They're at the 36-yard line on that left hash. We're coming almost inside 8 minutes on the game. This Charter Oak offense is now moving. Sam Mason not gone for long. He's now back out onto that field. We got Martinez on the lone receiver side. Farrar relaying the play to his offensive line in the gun. Takes a snap, looks right, quick throw to Gabriel Valenzuela. Able to make 1 guy miss and then taken down initially by Michael Horn, but it's still going, carrying about half of that Bearcat defense with him. And that's going to be close to that first down marker. Second, maybe an inch if they're not going to call it. That's a first down. Vincent Farrar with that 10-yard screen play to Gabriel Valenzuela, number 11, the senior. And you see the pride in this Chargers offense. Mason and Valenzuela, the 2 receivers on the field, given to Jordan Gonzalez. Gonzalez waiting for the blocking, never developed, gets maybe 2. 2nd and 8 on the 23-yard line. Second and 8 on that 22-yard line. And Charter Oak's going to keep those fullbacks in the game. We're going heavy. Take Gonzalez out of the game. Josh Pistone, now the main running back, gets the carry. Not much, maybe a yard or 2. they'll be on that
Bring up a
3rd and 6.
6, maybe 7. 6 minutes to go in the game. 6 minutes.
3rd and medium to go, closing in on under 6 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. Charter Oak trailing by 2 points. And they're close to the red zone. Charter Oak now 4 receivers set. Sam Mason, lone receiver at the bottom. Bastoni in, he'll take the handoff, tries to make a couple guys miss, backtracking to get close to that first down, maybe a yard away. They're on about that 16-yard line, has maybe a yard or two to go, 4th and 2nd. 4th and 2 to go, and you know that offense is going to stay out there.
Let's hear it for Charter Oak. They're going for it here.
4th and 2 to go. They are going heavy, it seems. Bringing in Jordan Gonzalez as the running back. Josh Pistone, who's coming back out onto the field, this time as a fullback. Brendan Smith, number 13, the tight end. Ball will be handed off. Jordan Gonzalez breaks his way up to the middle, almost free, and he will fall inside the 5-yard line. That'll be a first down, Charter Oak, 1st and goal. Referee calling a timeout. Bonita Bearcats. After a 4th and 2 run up the middle, he got at least 16 more yards than he needed, and that'll set up Charter Oak with a 1st and goal opportunity on the 4-yard line. Charter Oak being very versatile today, able to mix it up between 4 receivers to 1 receiver sets, having 2 tight ends, sometimes 3 running backs in the backfield. They're switching up those formations, and it looks like right now Coach Dominic Farrar is giving a speech saying, you know what, show them who's the toughest on the field.
Here comes your Charter Oak Chargers offense.
And Charter Oak coming out onto the field exactly doing what I believe Coach said. 1 tight end, 3 running backs. Jordan Gonzalez running up the middle, and he'll break the plane for a touchdown. Jordan Gonzalez with the 4-yard touchdown run, and that'll give Charter Oak their first lead of the game. So far it's 12-8. And there will be an injury timeout on the field for Bonita. 54 is on the ground.
There is an injury on the field.
Charter Oak offense running over to the sideline. That Bonita defense now following their coach, and that Charter Oak sideline is now taking a knee. And 54 is able to get up on his own power, and he'll be walking with the help of the athletic crew. The fans are cheering. I'm Zachary Niccoli. If you're just joining us, welcome to Charter Oak football. We have an exciting one here in the closing minutes of the 4th quarter. Charter Oak just scored after a long drive by a 4-yard touchdown run by number 2, Jordan Gonzalez, to give the Chargers a 12-8 lead. And Charter Oak is now lining up for a 2-point conversion. Last 2-point conversion, they were unable to make it. Let's see how this one goes for them. Farrar waiting for the whistle. Whistle goes. And Sam Mason, man in motion. Farrar rolls out to his right, throws it to Mason. Pitch and catch for the 2-point conversion.
Charter Oak goes up
Charter Oak will now take the lead 14-8. And this Charter Oak crowd is hyped on senior night. This is Charter Oak's only home game of the year, celebrating senior night tonight. They'd love to cap it off with a win. As the Bearcats receiving team is out on the field, Charter Oak's kicking team is on the field with Dylan Konis out to kick.
Let's get up for a kickoff. Here we go.
Number 20, Dylan Konis, waiting for the whistle. And with the kick. That'll be deep to the 10-yard line, taken by number 21, Isaiah Portillo, all the way out to maybe the 25-yard line.
Return for Bonita brings it all the way out to the 25-yard line.
And with 4:28 to go in this fourth quarter, can this Charter Oak defense stop this Bonita offense like they have been doing most of the night?
We're going to need some noise for this defense.
4:28 left, ball on the 25-yard line in the middle of the field, and number 7, Sean Jastrab, is out here with 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Jastrab in the gun, throws quick to the left side to number 8, Hunter Grossenbach with the catch. And that'll be a first down on the 35-yard line.
Defense.
10-yard pitch and catch. There was no one by Grossenberg for the easy 10-yard gain. We're now on the 35-yard line, left hash. 3 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Jastrab calling out some plays. Rolls to his right, taken down easy by number 3, Marshawn Green. Blew up the middle. And he got in there easy. And that'll be Charter Oak's first sack of the game. They had quite a bit of pressure. Jastrab is able to get away with most of those, but not able to get out of the grasp of Green. And number 3 is hyped. After the sack, 2nd and 17 now in Bearcat territory. Number 7 drops back. Quick screen across, and he'll be taken down for maybe a gain of 2. And that was none other than the man who's running this defense, this drive, number 3, Marshawn Green. He is a man on a mission right now. Isaiah Portillo, the intended receiver, got maybe 2 yards on that reception. It's now 3rd and 15 on the 30-yard line. Bearcats, 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 at the top. Jastrab in the gun, takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, able to get away, chucks it across his body to number 8. Hunter Grossenberg back is able to make the catch. Needing 15 yards, they got at close to 20. And that'll now be a first down on the 42-yard line for the Bearcats. 2:39 and counting. Chargers defense showing pressure. Quick pitch and catch to number 4, Trevor Kadam, who was held up until Josh Bastoni, number 43, went and cleaned it up. Number 13, Brendan Smith, making his way off the field. As we have 2nd and maybe 6. Jastrab, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, takes the snap, quick throw to the right. Trevor Kadam, quick sidestep, able to make it pass for a first down.
Bonita, first down.
Bonita racking up first downs, now at the 25-yard line on that right hash.
The first down for Bonita at the 25-yard line.
Bonita marching down the field. There will be a timeout called.
Timeout, Charter Oak.
Charter Oak hoping to slow down that momentum of the Bearcats. That'll be their first of the half. Here at Lou Ferrar Stadium in Covina, California, you're watching the Charter Oak Chargers take on the Bonita Bearcats. With under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the Charter Oak Chargers have a 6-point lead against the Bearcats. Each team with their own rushing touchdown. The Chargers have a passing touchdown from Ferrar to Mason for 74 yards. And the Bearcats looking to answer with the score of their own. Bearcats adding some extra protection for Jastrab. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And number 24 in the backfield to help protect him. 81, Harry Zoe in motion. Oh, Sean making his way. Hail Mary throw is up for grabs and caught at the 1-yard line by Hunter Grossenbach. Anytime that Jastrab has been in trouble, it seems as if Grossenbach has just been there every time. So after being able to sidestep the pressure, steps up, delivers what looks like a prayer to number 8. Is now going to bring the Bearcats to the 1-yard line with 1 minute and 12 and counting left. Bearcats heavy formation. Jastrab's going to keep it himself. Did he get it? Referees are going to say no, he's short. If he is, it's got to be a foot or 2 left for him. 2nd and inches to go.
No signal. That's going to bring up a 2nd down.
Charter Oak with a bend, don't break defense so far, trying to make a couple more stops. And there will now be a timeout. Charter Oak, their 2nd of the half, with 43 seconds left in this quarter. With that timeout, the score is Charter Oak leading 14 to the Bearcats 8. 43 seconds left, 2nd and feet to go. Last time they were this close, Jastrab went under center, turned around and gave it to his fullback, number 43, Connor Spina. Let's see if they have something similar coming up. Charter Oak cheerleaders trying to get the crowd into it as we're coming into the closing minute. Charter Oak coaches yelling, trying to get their defense in shape. Bearcats in heavy formation. It looks like it was a false start. And it is. False start. That'll bring the Bearcats 5 yards to that 5-yard line, maybe 6. Bend, don't break defense indeed. Instead of 2nd and 1, it's now 2nd and 5 for the Bearcats. Number 3, Marshawn Green, making his way onto the field, and we know what a terror he was at the start of this drive. 43 seconds to go. Number 7, Sean Jastrab, looking to get that score in the end zone. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 7 takes a snap, looks to the right, has a pressure, throws it across his body, and it was dropped. Dropped by number 81, Harry Zhao. 3rd and 6, 38 seconds to go. Harry Zhao with what would have been the game-tying touchdown dropped in the end zone. Charter Oak fans, some on their feet, some stomping their feet. And it looks like there is an injury on the field for Bonita. This Charter Oak defense has been coming up clutch all day, holding this Bearcat offense to only 8 points. Then starting this drive, it was 3rd and long as the Bearcat gets up. He looks okay. Charter Oak defense, though, keeping them in check on this drive. They had him at 3rd and long until that crossback Jastrab connection. Able to do that twice. 2 prayer throws, both across his body, got us to the 1-yard line. Bearcats then had a false start, and it's now 3rd and 6 with 38 seconds left. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. Charter Oak defense showing pressure, and they'll bring it. Jastrab looks left, throws left, and it'll be caught for the game-tying touchdown. And it looks like another injury. Number 8, Hunter Grosenbach. With the touchdown reception, he's down.
3.7 seconds. Extra point to follow.
Number 8, the receiver, Hunter Grosenbach, down right now. He's been fantastic for this team most of the day. As I mentioned, his last game not too hot, 2 catches for -4 yards, but he stepped up in a big way today for his team. We haven't seen an extra point attempt yet by the Bearcats, as Grosenbach is up on his feet, making his way to the sideline. We know he is their punter. Not too sure about the extra point. Their kicker last week was number 25, Diego Pesantes. We have yet to see him today. Until right now. The fate of the game lies on the kicker. Yet to see him all day. And let's see if he can show up. Pesantes with the kick. And it's through the uprights. Good to give the Bearcats a 1-point lead after the Grosenbach 6-yard touchdown catch.
We have an injury on the field.
And it looks like there is another injury on the field. He's getting attended to by the medical staff. We've seen a number of injuries today. You hope every player's okay, as the Charter Oak player is up and walking on his own control. And it looks like it's number 4, Sam Mason, once again. He was down already once before. You hope he's okay again. This is Charter Oak Football. If you're just joining us, I'm Zachary Niccoli. We had a nail biter today so far. We have 33.7 seconds left to go in this game as the Bearcats just took a 1-point lead in this game after a 6-yard touchdown reception by number 8, Hunter Grossenbach. The drive took about 4 minutes, and we'll see if the Chargers can get into range of a field goal or a miracle touchdown. Charter Oak having their 3 speedsters back there. Gabriel Hart, Joshua Martinez, and Ray Fierro. Santos with the kick, and it'll be returned by the freshman, number 12. Taken down close to the 30-yard line. It'll be at the 29-yard line with 30 seconds left to play. With 30 seconds left, Charter Oak has 1 timeout. They still have the ability to play the middle of the field, but you got to be careful. You may only have 1 chance at that with the timeout. Number 8 for Charter Oak, Vincent Farrar, jogging out, trying to come up with a miracle as Bonita just calls a timeout. And that'll leave them with 1. So Charter Oak has 1 timeout left. The Bearcats have 1 timeout left as the Bearcats have a 1-point lead. As we await the timeout to be over, we have number 20, Dylan Konis, on the sideline practicing field goals, hoping to get that chance to be within range. I've seen him make a 37-yarder comfortably at the 20. 25, he's still in his range. Right now, I'd say the target range for a game-winning field goal would be about the 20 to 25-yard line. Charter Oak has a ways to go as they're on their own 28-yard line. Vincent Farrar takes a snap, rolls out to his right, and he'll throw it away smartly to try and preserve as much time as he can. It's now 2nd and 10 with 27 seconds left. Second and 10 on the 28-yard line. Charter Oak probably reaching in their bag of tricks or any type of deep play. Farrar with 2 to his left, 2 to his right. He'll drop back. He'll throw that ball deep to Sam Mason, and it'll be picked off by Michael Horn, number 3, and that will conclude this game more likely. And there's a flag on the field. Probably going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, not going to affect the outcome of that interception. Referee's pointing in Bonita's side. They're discussing it. Might go on both sides. Referee with the call. It'll be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Bonita. First down, Bonita though. And with that, Bonita will have the ball on their own 44-yard line. Jastrab will probably take a knee and bring this game to a close. Bearcats just trying to make sure they have 11 on the field, get into some type of victory formation. Jastrab with the knee, and that will do it for us on this Friday evening. After a nail biter,
15, Charter Oak 14. Thank you everyone for coming tonight.
after a nail biter, that'll do it for the game. Charter Oak 14, Bonita Bearcats with the victory 15. Join us next week as Charter Oak takes on South Hills. I'm Zachary Niccoli. See you next week.